Alright guys, so we're back at it. This is my Mk2 GTI that I've been working on. It's my daily. It's also quite a ripper, so we'll see that in a minute. There's some engine swap goodness going up under the bonnet. It's on 15s all around, 195 50s, 15 inch deal tip out the back. Got ourselves some clear tail lights. I do have louvers for it, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. So it's pretty stock all around, pretty sleeper, if you want to say that. And yeah, it's missing the GTI over fenders right there. See the holes. Needs the GTI side skirt. Still don't have that. I can't find it in my country, so can't find it in Namibia. And yeah, quite a tricky situation there. It's basically all stock on the outside. There's the little grill, single light grill with a cross in the middle.
With some smoke headlights.
Missing the fog lights. When I got this car, I didn't have any interior. Basically, didn't have any interior. Seats were absolutely torn to bits. Didn't have any rear seats. And this is what I got.
Facebook Marketplace.
Got it off of Facebook from a friend. Pretty decent shaped seats. The creams don't match, the whites don't match. And on the original car the seats came out of, these door panels actually match the seats, so they also don't match, but it's pretty comfortable seats. Breathes a lot better than the leather seats, so it's not that hot. Car obviously doesn't have AC because it's engine swap. Has the stock dash in it. Bunch of gauges all over the place. I'm trying to get rid of most of the gauges in the future, as I am running a different ECU. So right now is the AFR gauge, boost gauge over there, and a tach in the far side. There's two temperature gauges. One is the oil temperature, one is the water temperature. I have my deep dish steering wheel, nice and far from the indicators. It has a little chrome shift knob. Yeah, so it's been quite a lot of work, and I am running a Speeduino ECU, currently open since I'm working on it, and it's a pretty good ECU for what compared to what was previously in the car. Previously it was a Dictator ECU, sat right over there, mounted right there. Took that out of the equation, made it a little bit more streamlined, and it's a much better ECU, a lot of functionality. I did a whole series on the ECU conversion in this car, and let's get to what the ECU is controlling. The Terpsky goodness, all the way from Deutschland. So at first glance you'd think it's a 1.8T, but it's not. It's a 2 liter with a 1.8T block head on it. AGU head right there. Generic eBay style turbo. Still on the original distributor, so you know it's an older style block. This is a 2 liter block from a Golf 3 AGG with 2 E-pistons, which is claimed to hold a lot of power. It is machine pistons and fit the head, as the valves would contact them in some situations, as the original 1.8T valves, pistons, are actually pocketed for the pistons. So these pistons had to be machined. I'm running a 40mm wastegate, 38 or 40mm, I'm not quite sure. You can just see it right there, just a normal generic little wastegate. A pretty old school style blower valve. Sounds pretty great, to be honest. That's why I haven't tried to remove it. The ECU manages all of the engine boost, some of the stuff that the previous ECU couldn't do. I'm actually running a Toyota map sensor from a Toyota Hilux diesel engine.
Same as the Toyota Supra.
Yeah, so it's a pretty similar plug layout as the Toyota Supra. Yeah, manifold is a custom manifold. You probably can't see that back there. The ignition system, as I previously said, has the distributor right there. Distributor wires going off of it. Distributor gets the spark from the single coil, sends it to all of the cylinders, which is not how the original runs. And it has a 4-bar map sensor to feed all of these injectors. These are 366 cc injectors, more or less. I think it's a little bit less. The fuel pump is a fuel pump from a Volkswagen bus. The 2.1 liter Bosch O22, I believe, is the fuel pump. Yeah, so that's what's been doing all the work. It's been treating me well. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's a WAG fuel pump, so not an OEM Bosch unit. Pretty large fuel pump. The exhaust manifold, the exhaust downpipe is 2.5 inches, so that's 63 mils all the way out to the back. Intercooler piping is the 1.5 inch, and over here you can see it's much larger. Looks about 2 inch. So yeah, pretty good setup. All of it's still well. Oh yeah, the transmission. The transmission in this is still the original VW 020 transmission, which is the older style transmission. I've blown up 2 of them. This is my 3rd one, so number 3. But this one is strengthened, and all the gears are still in pristine condition. I did a whole mod on this transmission to get it to last longer. It is on my channel. I will be posting it on my channel if it's not already there. Yeah, I have the 16 valve radiator. As you can see, the 8 valve radiator stops right here. So I have a 16 valve is a little bit longer. It was getting hot on the dyno at some point, so that's a thing we changed. We do have a boost controller coming in. It's currently on 0.8 bars, making about 160 kilowatts, I'd say. Just a estimate right there. We haven't actually put it on the dyno, as dynos are not that easy to come by, and everything is pretty cheaply done, but I still kept safety in mind. That's why I did the ECU as well. That ECU has a lot of safety parameters to keep the engine healthy, prevent overboost, prevent too much boost. Yeah, it's pretty basic, and she rips quite well. One Royals. Peace.